Right then, here we go. Action. Well, here we are. Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. Walsall, Tranmere. Lots to discuss. We've got a new director of football, James Flarton. Some we've got sort of suggesting. 1 second. Yeah, Lee suggested he's more of a youth team coach. Carl mentioning that he's obviously worked for Roy Hodgson before in his roles at Crystal Palace. So that's going to be a key thing as well. Also, Carl mentioning he's not a big name, which sometimes helps, sort of not coming in with the big bells and whistles. Somebody has just quietly getting on with the job and organising things. So it remains to be seen whether he's going to do any good for us, but he's definitely a development. He's definitely a guy who's focused on development and getting young players through into the team. David Nugent, 35, is their biggest danger. Former international, scored for England, of course. Got our Cambridge United fan on. Come on, Walsall, help us. Well, we're hoping today, now we've got the, the wolf off our back and all that business, that Walsall can get another win. That would be nice. Tranmere chasing playoffs. They're in the playoff spots at the minute. Right, clipped it away. Another point I want to. What's the matter with Robert? Roberts is injured, Sean. And I think he's giving Rose a run. He's got no choice if he's injured, I suppose, Roberts. We have got some videos coming up about contract renewals, so we'll sort of we can discuss that a little bit today, but we'll see how we go with that. Few good prospects coming into the club, says Walsall till I die. Absolutely. Lee, look, I'm no Republican, but do even monarchists agree that this has been a bit much? I'd gladly pay respect to the match if Kenny Mower died, for instance. Well, Lee, not wishing to get onto the big BLM matter, but some people, I say some people, every professional footballer has been taking a knee for the whole season. And in fact, somebody the equivalent of our king dying is perhaps a bit more valid. Come on, Super Saddlers, how Walsall win against Tranmere. 3-0 is hoping for.
3-1, I reckon.
Well, one of the Express Star bods, Liam, reckons he's had a chat with Brian Dutton about not playing Cameron Norman. And the reason he's not playing Cameron Norman is because he wants to get clean sheets. So he's blaming Cameron Norman for not having clean sheets. When I look back, I thought, because we were trying to work out why Norman wasn't playing. And I looked back over the highlights from about 7 or 8 games where Walsall had conceded with Norman in the team, and he wasn't to blame for any of the goals. So why Cameron Norman is being the scapegoat, I don't understand, really. Cameron Norman, for me, he's one of our standout players of the season. The amount of times he's saved us, sort of last-ditch tackles and that sort of stuff. I can't understand it. But I suppose who was to blame? Who was to blame for most of Walsall's goals going in? I know Liam Roberts had a couple of mistakes, but generally he's been a fairly good keeper, made some good saves. So I don't think we can blame a few on Roberts. Was Dan Scarr? Was it Dan Scarr, perhaps, that was guilty? He was for the Oh, well done, Stephen. He was for the goal against Bradford, of course, when Cookie scored. So, I don't know. We definitely look more solid with Clark and Sadler.
Oldham's put his hair again. Oh,
He's give a corner again. Another corner for Tranmere, 4 minutes in. Long live Kenny Mauer. Kenny Mauer, now he's a proper legend, isn't he? Proper legend. Nicely claimed by Rose, straight to him in fairness. I hope he has my support. Any critical judgment will reserve for his recruitment over the summer. Yeah, well, I could be interesting to see whether we have any young Crystal Palace players who didn't quite make it for a contract there. That would be good if we were picking those up. Who's playing right back? We've got Tom Leake. He's in for Hayden White. That was what we was touching on. Why is Cameron Norman not playing? And BD reckons he's going to be more stable at right back. Bear in mind, he's a centre back. Centre back, young, inexperienced centre back. Tom Leake is more. He's got more confidence in him than playing Cameron Norman, who was a right back.
Was a right back.
Yeah.
Now it's a CDM, isn't he?
Well, he played him in CDM for a few games, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Right then. Lives by the golf club. That's Kenny Bauer. Come on, lads, says Tom. Need a win for Cambridge today, boys. We'll try Alex. And come on, the Saddlers, says Carl. It's been Tranmere, all Tranmere at the minute so far. 6 minutes in. So other than that, Tom Leake in for Hayden White. We're playing the same team. Surprised Kieran Morris wasn't in the team. His mum will be ringing up. But he's made the bench, so maybe she'll accept that. I don't know. I thought he'd been doing well for him.
Should play the back one.
How's he lost the ball then? Tom Leake lost the encounter there with Nugent. But Tranmere throw deep inside Walsall's half. They are a good team, Tranmere, this season, haven't they? They've had a good season. Mm-hmm. As Pomnitz spoke to Kieran Morris's mum. Oh dear.
I wouldn't like Kieran Morris coming back to Walsall.
Morris, he did all right for Walsall, really. He could never get the ball on target, could he, whenever he shot? He scored a few for Tranmere. I don't think he scored many, though. He's not ripping any trees up, is he? Not ripping any trees up. Yeah, Jamie Fullerton is. You could describe him as a good scout, really. He's a head of emerging talent and done some scouting for the Crystal Palace first team. But it remains to be seen what he can do, whether he can help Brian Dutton.
This isn't the country, is it? The right country.
It is. It is. Another corner for Tranmere. Yeah, Jamie Fullerton managed in non-league, under-23 coach for Bolton, Forest and Palace. But perhaps the interesting one is he set up a football academy in Spain. So we might have some Spanish talent coming in. Now, we remember when Suntan Stan, another corner coming in.
This
nice, comfortable. It is. It is. It is. It is.
Where's the guy from?
I don't know. It's different. It's a regular commentary team. Free header, but it's gone comfortably into Rose's arms, into his Rose's hands, sort of thing. Yes, Suntan Stan, of course, brought in the likes of Georgie Lato, Zigo Aronaldo, Pedro and Mateus, as well as also lots of others that were perhaps not quite as good.
Yeah, but later.
Leitao, Pedro, absolutely. Roger Bolly, I don't know whether he's responsible for him as well, perhaps. Joe Murphy, I think, is he on the bench? Joe Murphy, he used to play Walsall. Joe Murphy, I think he might be. Oh no, he's in. He's in there, keeper. It's 48, I think. No, he's not really. I'm joking. Gabor Buckran, yeah, he was one. Nicely stolen by Osadebe. Placed to Holden. Where can he place that? Oh, Osadebe's got the ball back again, doing well. Osadebe, new contract. What's everybody think about that? Osadebe, I think largely ineffective for most of the season, but he has been improving. But I think he's still not sort of commanding. But I mean, he's shown some potential, hasn't he? Hello, Paul. He's on the channel. Good. Paul Yates, good to have you with us. Lee Ball, Steve, he's with us. Carlos Carriero, I know him. Oh. Yeah, we've got some Cambridge fans on as well. Alex. We've also got Tom, Sean, Walsall Till I Die, and Cambridge channel as well. Good. Well, Walsall not really sort of got hold of this game yet. Zach Jules. Oh, their centre half did well then under pressure from Gordon. Good bit of short tight passing. Right now, what can he do? Oh, great. It freezes the moment we get the ball.
No, we will have lost it by the time it starts again.
Probably. That's right, days.
I know. What you said?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, chat. Come on. Josh Gordon's had a shot and Murphy's saved. In his interview, Osadebe said Clark never really gave him a chance. Well, to be honest, in his first 7 or 8 games, I can understand it really, because his first 7 or 8 games for Brian Dutton, we couldn't understand why he was in the team. But he has been improving. So can he sort of develop into a Sawyers kind of player, perhaps? That would be nice if he did. Holden's done well then. Melbourne. Holden back to Perry under pressure. His turn there. That was a very poor pass, that, from Perry. But we've managed to keep the ball.
I'm
okay. You had enough?
No. Well,
You're dropping me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely true that Osadebe has improved. I think he had sort of perhaps 8 games where we couldn't understand why he was playing. And now, suddenly...
Great interception, that was there.
Yeah. Gordon did well to win the ball back and have a shot there. Hope it continues. That's the key. Yeah. I think with some sometimes putting the confidence in him, because he was very good for Southend. It was a really big miss for Southend to lose him. So if you can rediscover that form and sort of push on, because he has shown some good touches. As I said, similar of Adebayo. He was showing lots of skill in training. In trouble here. Oh, skied his shot. So Paul's saying, who do we think will get new contracts? We're gonna have a roll through on that. I think the first one that we need to discuss is Roberts and Rose, because Roberts and Rose are supposedly both out of contract. I think Roberts is definitely our first. Roberts is definitely our first choice keeper. So I think Rose is definitely like to be on his way. We would think, but the thing is, it's whether you offer somebody a contract is always dependent on what kind of money they're on, isn't it?
And game time.
It's like Adebayo. First season he was rubbish. Second he was better. That's referring to Alcidipe.
No, it's not. It's referring to Adebayo.
No, Adebayo was. But I mean, comparing him to Alcidipe, we're hoping he's going to be better in the second season, sort of thing.
Yeah, no.
Caught in possession a bit there, Josh. Nasty tackle on Josh Gordon.
You see the replay on that?
Yeah, the replay's coming in. Earlier challenge there, right. Just look at this. Now, Josh has lost the ball.
He just like stood on his knee.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a chance just there where it gone back to their goalie. And Tyreek Wright just needed to show a bit more energy. I do worry about him. Tyreek Wright, I think.
Like I said before, you have two Sawyers players on the pitch.
Yeah, we have two Sawyers-like players.
Wow.
Poor free kick from Wright. So, how we started just back home. Hi, Sean. Walsall started very well, in fairness. We were just discussing contracts and Rose and Liam Roberts. Cole's chipping in there saying Roberts is too inconsistent. But I think comparing the two, I'd say Liam Roberts is more likely to come up with good saves.
And more likely to stay.
And more likely to have a gaff, perhaps. But I think Rose is less likely to come up with those good saves. He's sort of very stable, isn't he? But we haven't seen much of him. He hasn't had many games, has he, in fairness? But one thing I do like about Rose is he can kick the ball straight.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a mix of the two, really. And of course, Liam Roberts being a Walsall lad, Liam Roberts, perhaps, I don't know, really. It's a difficult one. In some ways, you might want to keep both of them. I mean, we've got Mike Taylor.
Yeah, Mike Taylor.
It's Mike M-I-N-A-I-K, however you pronounce that.
What a name. What a weird name.
So Robbo's a very good keeper, just need to cut out mistakes. Says Walsall till I die. Holden, yeah, he's got another year after this season. Thanks for your work up the Saddlers. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Right then, just back to the football a sec. 17 minutes gone. Tranmere have looked the more solid so far.
Yeah.
They've looked the more solid so far, which I suppose promotion chasing team you perhaps expect. Also had a couple of forays into their half. One shot on target from Josh Gordon. But nothing too daring just yet. Potty mouth.
Sorry, where's that?
You can't say that. Now, since he's come back from injury, James Clark has been one of our most consistent performers at the back.
Yes, actually.
But see that then, that was Alcidipe, very poor control.
Mm-hmm.
I think Clark was perhaps more guilty of some of the goals we conceded earlier in the season. But he has been very good since, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, nicked away by Josh Gordon. Is looking really up for it today. He must be after a new contract, perhaps.
I hope he is. Yeah.
What's he doing? He's going to fall to the floor in a minute.
There we go.
That is ridiculous. He wouldn't have fell then. He was just lost.
He was.
We've been a saviour in lockdown. Thank you very much. To be honest, I think running this channel, it's sort of, and with all you guys coming on as well, it's made it more interesting watching the game. It's it's really helped. I think if we were just watching the game every week, particularly with how bad it's been, I think Stephen, for one, would have disappeared completely. I know he has missed a bit of you.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's good. It'd be nice to, if when things open up, we could all sort of meet up for a pint, get all 300 subscribers down for a pint. That might be a bit awkward. But some of the regular ones on the channel, be good to meet up with you at the game. But it's good. I appreciate your support. Hopefully next season is going to be a bit better than this one. But looks like we're not going down. So that's the difference. That's the difference, isn't it? Yeah, I think as far as keepers, I think I would be, if I could only keep one, I'd be inclined to keep Liam Roberts, I think. So then we'll get to the rest. I think at half time we'll have a look at the defence, I think. So I sense a Walsall goal coming. Asadebe again, giving the ball away.
That's gone.
Oh. I'd keep Rowers, says Steve.
I'll keep both.
Are we still going to do the channel when fans go back to the game? Paul, we've been thinking about what we'd like to do with that. We don't generally get to many away games, so we'll definitely do live streams for away games, I would think. And for the home games, obviously we're going to be there for the home games, all being well. So we'll do sort of like a match day experience kind of vlogs and that sort of stuff. But yeah, the away matches we'll do live stream on those, I'd have thought. We were worried if we went down whether we'd be able to do the live streams because they don't really cover them in non-league, do they? Yeah, could do match previews. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Carl. I think when we go back, we'll do a match preview and then do a match reaction again after the game. I did do match previews before, but I mean, I was only getting sort of like 20, 30 views, and I was putting a lot of work into them, and it sort of didn't seem worth doing really. But we're getting sort of like 200 or 300 views for every video now, so I don't mind doing them if people are going to watch them. It's just if not many are watching them, it's a waste of time. You are
right.
Tyreek Wright needs to wake up a bit. Perhaps just do away games and home AFL and Papa John Trophy games. Yeah. Come on, Wright. Let's see you do something now. He's going to try and take his man on. He's going
to try and take his man.
He just tried to get it through for Holden. Didn't quite get through to him. Somehow their refs give it the other way. Thank you. Love this channel, Paula. Paul Yates. Paula. I didn't say Paula. I said Paul. We could always get Lee Pomley to do pre-match. Yeah, I say the interview we're having with Cameron Norman. Looking forward to that. It's obstruction, isn't it? Never mind. They don't give obstruction anymore. Be nice to get Pomnick to have an interview with you at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah.
I think we need a few more subscribers before we get the likes of Pomnick on for interview. I'd like to get Brian Dutton on. Ask him what his relationship with Darryl Clark is now. I can imagine what Lee Pomlick's relationship with Darryl Clark is after being shafted by him. Nugent's doing well there. So he's showing the proper way to get in front of the player. Yeah, nice to get Pomnick to have an interview. That'd be good. I'm quite direct when I interview people. That's none of this pretty stuff. Direct to the point. That's me. All out trouble here. That was a great right shot from Crawford then. Similar to Scrimshaw's chance against Port Vale where he scored. Just lashed it in from a tight angle. But fortunately, was wide of the goal, hit the side netting. Will you interview Kieran Morrison Mom after the game? That'd be good, wouldn't he? All this passing out from the back's gone out the window, hasn't he? I played for Walsall Academy under 13s and we lost today 4-0 to Coventry. Charlie, it doesn't matter. It's going out there and enjoying yourself at that age. That's good. Good to have you with us, Charlie. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
What's this?
Rory Holden's down injured, I think.
Oh, God's sake.
Tyree Wright is laser. Yes, he thinks he's Tyree Wright thinks he's Romain Sawyers, I think. Rory Holden, if he's
injured again.
If he's injured again, that's not good.
He's played 2
Does
games.
Norman and McDonald wear the same aftershave as Dutton? Must be allergic to him, perhaps. Lavery on, yeah. If Lavery's fit.
Where's McDonald? I'm going to go for Holden now.
Where's McDonald's not interested?
I don't care.
He's not interested. He don't want to play.
He would just want to play. I reckon he does.
Well,
Lavery's coming.
Lavery's coming on. He'll be due another goal, Lavery.
I'm so annoyed.
Rory Holden, it's quite common though when a player comes back from a bad injury.
Looks like that is coming on.
Yeah, Rory Holden's made a big difference, hasn't he? He's helped get us over the line with a win on at Forest Green.
I want to bring John. Well, let's look at
Not
this.
looking good for Holden now.
Let's look at it this way. Oh no, OCR will come on for Gordon, no doubt.
Who will?
OCR.
OCR. Oh dear.
And then it just depends with Vincent. McDonald.
Definitely need 3 strikers in the summer. Yeah, I've mentioned it a couple of times about how you can let Adebayo go and not replace him. Just leaving you with two first team strikers is ridiculous. Rose all round keeps Roberts out for me. Yeah, perhaps. Is he coming back on? To be honest, I think I wouldn't want to risk Holden at this stage.
Yeah.
If he's unsure, I think I'd He certainly don't want to be going into any hard challenges. Melbourne clears it away. Throw in deep inside our half, just 10 yards off the corner flag for Tranmere. Walsall had a fat lot to play so far, have we? That was never a corner, that was a throw-in. Got some dodgy refs again. Get some women refs.
She was a property.
Kinsella got his head up. Come on.
Down.
Gordon's put himself about, you know. He certainly wants to stay, doesn't he? He needs some goals, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I reckon he needs to score today.
I think there ain't many people going to be offering Gordon a contract with his score rate, his current strike rate, is there?
Mm.
His work rate, yeah, you give him a contract every day, but his strike rate. "31 minutes with not a lot happening. It's a good job we've got lots of other stuff going on." Off the DB for.
That's a little push.
Yeah, I think Ossa DB is a player that we're still developing, I think, and hopefully next season we'll see much more of him in a creative sense. Tyree Wright, that's lazy again. Tyree Wright. Tyree Wright's definitely not going to get himself injured playing for Walsall, is he? You don't go in for any challenges. Tyree Wright's not going in for many challenges, not putting his foot in when there's a chance.
See, you should. No, he shouldn't be backing off, should he?
No, he's looking very. He's looking very lightweight. Holden's still on the pitch. Holden, I wouldn't say he's okay yet. Let's see what he's like when he's on the ball. No, he just needs the goals. That's the thing.
Oh, great ball through. Go on, let's make something out of it.
Oh,
We could do that. Is it Kinsella?
Just breaking down, isn't it? When Walsall try to go forward, we're trying to play that killer ball, but there's just no connection going forward. I thought we were going to play 4-3-3. But Melbourne likes to sort of get further forward, doesn't he?
Oh, you can see any place where he is. Actually, far forward as well.
Tom Lee, what was that? You're going to clear it or not? Copper mullet, yeah.
On the right instead. This is in that left.
Tom Leake he's a young lad, so I don't want to criticise him. But I mean, for a centre half, he's got no purchase on his headers, has he? The likes of Dan Sky, when he heads the ball, it stays hit, doesn't he? Yeah. And he got good distance on his off the deep.
He's let that ball go. He should have.
Off the deep, he did well then. I think he had a bit of a knock there. I'd forgive him for that. Yeah, it's a foul on off the deep. He's done well. He got rid of that quick, didn't he? That's a nothing ball again. Leake was just looking to get rid of that, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was an intense game.
I'm more relaxed today, though, because we're safe now, or safe-ish.
Yeah,
as long as we don't lose to Colchester, I feel safe. So today's a free game for me. Nice, relaxing, can have a nice chat and that sort of stuff. 0-0. The onus is on Tranmere to score, isn't it? They need the points more than we do at the minute.
Okay.
Walsall would be comfortable with another point. Oh. Donald going to Port Vale. Ozzy, how you doing?
I don't.
We had.
To Port Vale because if he does,
To be honest, I think we need to check. We need to check the early games because
early games.
McDonald scored on the 29th of December. He hasn't scored since.
He hasn't played since.
How many games did McDonald play in January? Was he playing in Jan? I think Darryl Clark had stopped playing him. I think Darryl Clark had stopped playing him. So he ain't that much of a pal of Wes McDonald if he weren't even playing him. So that's
the thing is, I reckon if he just get another contract, it'll be great.
He ain't going to get a contract. Yeah. He ain't be
because fans will be there next season.
Who will?
Fans.
Yeah.
Fans will be there next season.
Well, that would help him, I think.
Yeah, precisely, which is why I reckon he would.
But I mean, if he's a professional footballer, he should be able to do it anyway, shouldn't he?
Yeah, but sometimes people listening.
Oh, he did well then, Leek. I like that. A little shimmy. He's giving the ball away again. They're talking about League One. They're taking the mick. As long as Southend ain't winning, we ain't worried. I don't think Southend are playing today, are they? This is the game in hand. So
until we're going to get in there.
Roberts to Vale.
I don't think so. I think you stay here.
I don't think so.
You'd never go to Vale.
I think the thing is, Morecambe 3-0 at Scunthorpe. We've got a chance of catching Scunthorpe, haven't we? Scunthorpe aren't on a great run. We've still got them to play. I think if we can beat Scunthorpe, we'll go above them, I think. It'd be nice. To get a couple of positions up.
Oof.
You see, he's got two headers there and not got any distance on either of them, really.
He got a free kick.
He got the free kick on the second one.
So we're going to check again.
McDonald's. Was McDonald playing in January? I don't think he was. I think he'd stopped playing before then. The thing is, with Roberts' experience being not much, and all of it being pretty much, or most of it being League One, League Two.
January.
Yeah. In January. Look at the games in January. I'm working on it. Are you having a look?
What are you doing? Well, I'm clicking on Walsall. Then I'm. During the second, we lost 2 minutes. Was he playing? No, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, he was actually in January.
He was playing in January.
Well, he played 2nd of Jan.
Tranmere getting a lot of the free kicks. The refs from the Wirral, I think. Nice clearance from Max. It's not to anybody. We're not getting any possession. Kinsella, good challenge there. We've not looked very threatening at the minute, have we? Yeah, where's he? When he's on form, he's in one hell of a player. I agree, Paul. And we all love Wes, but I mean, it's not just his poor form that he's not been playing. There's something else going on. He's either agreed a contract elsewhere, or he's fell out with Darryl Clark, I think, before.
I'm really surprised at this, but did we start here? Yes, we did.
Josh Gordon on the halfway line. I'm going to try and get. Oh, he's got it right away. Oh, Tyree Wright. Come on,
The
here.
last time we played was Stevenage on the 20th of Feb.
20th of Feb. Started.
Last time we played. Last time we started.
I got you. How he was. So maybe it is. He's had a call from Darryl Clark then. Nugent is the one we're going to watch, isn't he?
Nugent.
McDonald luxury can't afford. The thing is, McDonald, is he any good defensively?
Oh no, he hasn't been playing.
Oh, come on, Walsall. Got to get this away. Another ball into the box. Kinsella gets his head on it. He's a big guy to try and push out the way. McDonald and not McDonald, Holden. Holden looked a bit ginger then, trying to challenge that big guy.
I'm just saying, yeah. But now that Holden's back, I reckon Wes should start playing. Because those two got.
Well, it'd be nice
if,
to be honest, if there wasn't something going on, Wes would be playing more, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's only brought him on for like 5 minutes and stuff, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like I said, just now that Holden's playing, Wes needs to start playing. Have Holden and Wes on either sides.
But I think having Kinsella and Perry in the middle, two CDMs is good, I think.
Yeah. And
Perry's got a little bit of creativeness about him.
Mm-hmm.
But Walsall, I think Brian Dutton, I think this is where perhaps he struggles. Hang on. Where Brian Dutton struggles is knowing when to change it and how to change it. He has himself set up, but he's not very good at making subs.
Lucky then.
He was looking to get rid of it as soon as possible when he tied it right then.
Yeah, he's looking to get the ball back.
That's a bit better. Come on, there's this. Do you know the passing game that we sort of started to play? We played it for about 4 games, and then it sort of went back to the hoofing game. I suppose really, 42 minutes gone. Walsall 0, Tranmere 0. It's
that's pretty good.
I suppose you could say that's pretty good, really. But the writing on the wall ain't that Walsall are likely to win this at the minute. We have limited them to chances, haven't we? Oh, House of DB tried to get it away. Holden. First time he's been on the ball really much. Ball's in the box. Taken out. Not many men in the box for Walsall. Just Josh Gordon. When the cross come in with 4 defenders, he ain't going to stand much of a chance, is he? Heading on again. Come on, Joshy.
Okay, will you just pull him then?
He's a big guy. Their centre half is a really big bruiser of a guy. And Josh Gordon.
He looks like he's the Rock.
You need a big front man to do that battle, don't you?
Look at the window. Look at that.
Yeah. Holden. Perry, nice and tidy. Tied it right, a ball carrier. Come on. What was that?
Probably the heaviest touch you could ever do. Look at that over there. Wow.
Oh, we got a nice sunset tonight.
Wow.
Gordon too exposed. Yeah, indeed.
Or into the far post.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gordon too exposed. Yeah, 4-4-2 would make more sense.
4-4-2 with
Another draw.
Yeah, but-
Yeah. Joe, to be honest, against Tranmere, that wouldn't be a bad result, really. So I think every point sort of takes us on a bit. I think we just need another couple of points just to be 100% sure of safety.
I'm saying you're saying 4-4-2, but who else would you play up front right now?
You're going to get Lavery on.
Always on.
Where's he going to play? Is he?
One thing to.
I don't know, you think?
Also, David would have got
Clark, Holden, come on.
Just there.
Walsall, bit of possession now, just before half time. Got 2 minutes injury time. House of DB on the edge of the box. Tries to get into the box. He's won a corner. Corner for Walsall. How about that? Yeah, be a good draw. But let's see how many players Walsall going to have in the box for this at the moment. It's just Josh Gordon and about 8 of their players. They've got, oh, hang on, we got Leake, Sadler, Clark, and Melbourne on the edge of the box. Normally for the corners, they don't show you the goal, do they?
No.
To a shortish ball to right. Oh, another poor ball. Poor corner. You ain't kidding, Carl.
What's the point in playing Tyree Wright? Because he's shocking.
Tyree Wright, he's not. Tyree Wright, he's definitely not up for it today.
He wasn't up for it last game either.
Yeah, last game he was sort of not 100% up for it, was he? Ball into the box for Nugent, but Rowers did himself some justice there. Just caught the ball just above his head, just above Nugent's head. Did well then. That's half time. Not a bad first half. That
No, I disagree there.
not a full of bells and whistles, but. Very little in both penalty boxes. That's probably about right, mate. That's David Kelly, I think, is with us. Let's look at stats. Oh, they ain't even done the stats yet. Right then. PSG or Bayern? Eh? What's that? Where we get the rent now players for next season? We'll get a share of both, I think. Right then, so we had a look earlier. We got Roberts or Rose for next season. I'm going for Roberts at the minute, but whether that's entirely the right decision, I don't know really, to be honest. Let's have a look. Let's just make sure we don't miss anybody. Right then, so let's just have a look on here. Playing in a bit, who do you think will win? PSG or Bayern Munich? That would be a really good game, actually. Steve's definitely saying Rose. To be honest, Rose has not done much wrong at the minute. So maybe. Should we keep both of them, perhaps? But defenders, let's have a look. We got Cameron Norman. Absolutely, he's not going to accept a contract, even if he was offered it. Melbourne, would we like Melbourne to stay? I think we'd maybe offer him a contract, perhaps. Sadler, he's getting on a bit. He's done well this season, but I think another season for him is probably asking too much, I'd have thought. James Clark, he is possibly going to follow Darryl, you would have thought. What do you think? Do you think he might follow Darryl? Dan Scarr, out injured at the moment, but he has been immense for Walsall. But was he one of the contributors to our poor defensive record? You've got to ask the question there. Competing for left back, we've got Callum Cockrell Mullet. Again, Mullet, young player coming through. Is he gonna get through to the first team and challenge? Is he good enough? And that's a decision we need to make on him. Also in there, we've got Tom Leake. Tom Leake just breaking through into the first team. And, of course, Hayden White. I think that's all our defenders. So how many have we got there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defenders. Who are that? You think Joe thinks Clark won't stay? I think you're probably right. And I think Sadler perhaps is not going to want to play a full season again. He's sort of in to help out. He's in to help out more than anything else. So with that being the case, at centre half, Tom Leake. Would you want to go into next season with Tom Leake as your main centre half? I think no. He's doing okay, but I mean, he's not ripping trees up in that position. Got some comments there. Defence, Melbourne, Sadler, Clark, Leake. Is that to keep, you think? But I think Sadler and Clark, I think, are probably going to be off. Steve saying keep Norman. I think, to be honest, I can't see how Norman would accept a contract because he was playing, and this new manager, Brian Dutton's, not playing him at all. So I would be surprised if Norman stays. I would absolutely love it if he did, because I think he's a great credit to Walsall. And he offers stuff going forward as well, which is what you want with a fullback. So I'd want him. Sign Melbourne. Melbourne, yes, he's definitely got potential. So I think Melbourne's a good shout from Steve. Sadler as coach, which is where he should be. Clark to go. Scar to stay. Dan Scar. So we'd go, who would be the central two? Dan Scar plus another one, perhaps. Callum Cockrell money to go. I think, yeah, I agree with that. Keep White, and Tom Leake out on loan. Possibly, I think the time for Tom Leake being on loan has gone. Really, he needs to be playing first team football if he's going to sort of get there. If he's going to get there, Tom Leake. I think Tom Leake is in a similar position to that centre half we had who broke his leg. He sort of forgot his name now. Hayden White can go for me, says Joe. Yeah, Hayden White. I'd let Hayden White go all day. I think Norman is like to go as well. So Tom Leake would be covered for right back. So I think we need a new right back. We need a new right back if Norman is not going to be there, which is looking like that's the way. Dan Scar. If Dan Scar's going to stay and James Clark and Sadler are unlikely to be playing, we're going to need a new centre half. Need a new centre half. And there are experienced guys about. Worcester till a die saying sign Melbourne. Sign Melbourne. Keep Sadler as player coach. Yes. Clark will probably go, but I would try and keep him. Keep Scar. Callum Cochrane Mullet out on loan. Perhaps on loan. Try and keep him. Keep Scar. Keep White and keep Leake. Yeah, Leake I think has probably done enough to deserve a contract. He's just a young player that's coming through still. Cochrane Mullet. Is he going to come forward and challenge that left back spot? Walsall till I die is saying there, perhaps get him out on loan. But of course, the problem is, and this is my issue with being in League Two, when you're in League Two and you want to send out players on loan, the only place to go is non-league. If you're in League One, you can send them to League Two for experience. But when you're in League Two, it's just non-league stuff, and it's a different world down there. Keep White, keep Leake. Yeah, I think we're undecided there between us. I think over Hayden White. I don't fancy him really. I don't fancy him as a fullback. Have we had more clean sheets with him at right back? Maybe we have, but I mean, is that down to him? One of those goals was definitely down to Hayden White that we conceded recently. So, not sure about that. White is rubbish. Joe Walsall away fan. You've sort of put the nail on the head there. That's why I was sort of trying to be nice. He's going to go to non-league if he goes on loan. That's the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is non-league going to help Cochrane Mullet be a better left back? Perhaps it is. But if he's out of contract, do Walsall want to be spending budget on a player who's not going to be getting there? Cochrane Mullet, how old is he? Let's have a look. According to this, he's just gone 21, 22. He's just gone 22. So he's at 22 and he's not really getting into the first team. So that is the challenge there. He's not in the first team at 22. When is he? I used to say White is shocking and shouldn't wear the shirt. The last two games he's been good. White has improved. I think similar to House of DB, he's got better. But is he the player? Is he one of the players that's going to get Walsall out of this division? And I'm not going to say out of the division, I mean out the top way. Ross Allen, hi, Savers TV. What do you think of that first half? In my position, it was a stampy half. Not sure what you mean by stampy. Walsall struggled. That's my appraisal is Walsall struggled. We limited Tranmere to very few chances, but they had a lot of possession and they looked more likely to score. 0-0 is probably says it all, really. Bore draw. Hence why we're sort of talking more about contracts than we are scrappy. Yeah, scrappy. I think if Holden goes off, any chance of Walsall making anything today sort of drops out the window, I think. Very disappointed with Tyreek Wright. He seems to have he's stepped off the gas big style. He doesn't look interested today. Doesn't look interested. He's not really diving and putting himself about enough. And as you know, it doesn't matter what league you're in, you've got to be prepared to fight and earn the right to play. And he's had chances where he could have been putting his foot in to sort of win the ball, and he's not done it. Daniel Brown Sword. Think we're safe now? Yes, I do think we're safe now. But as long as we don't lose to Colchester on Saturday, we're safe, I think. Glad Holden didn't go off. I don't know, in some ways, Ross, if Holden had gone off, that might have protected him. But for confidence-wise, I think keeping him on the pitch and just sort of not exactly going through the motions, but sort of just not sort of going too crazy, I think. Carl Harbridge get right off. Agree, 100%. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Just summing up the defence then for contracts. I think Norman's likely to go or be released. Cochrane Mullet. I can't see him starting for Walsall next season. So with other players coming through, that's a question we're going to ask. I suppose also left back that's in the squad is Joe Folks. Joe Folks, he's not anywhere near the first team. And he's in his first year as a professional. So if he is being released, maybe Cochrane Mullet might get another year. Might make him worse if he stays on, says Ross. Yeah, well, I suppose they'll assess that half time, won't they? They'll assess that at half time. That's the challenge, isn't it? They'll assess it at half time. Talk about fine margins, but if you look, most of the teams in the top 6 have lost the same amount of games as us. Fact remains, if we draw today, that's 20 draws so far this season. Ozzy, you're quite right, but a lot of those draws we've sort of done well to draw, perhaps, and it's a balance. What you need to turn those draws into wins is a good striker, and that's something that we haven't got. Sounds like we're in for quite a rebuild. Time for director of football to earn his stripes. Absolutely. Is there a retro shirt in the back? Let me show you this. I was going to do a video on this. You will see on there. Let's get the thing right. This was sort of around about 80s. Got some good names on there. Gary Childs, Ian Handysides, Colin Brazier, Don Penn, Mark Bates, Alan Buckley. Got lots of them on there. Who else we got? Kevin Summerfield, Brian Caswell, Craig Shakespeare, Don Penn, Richard O'Kelly. It's like all the Villa management team. Paul Hall. Now, Mark Bates, Alan Buckley, as I say, Gary Pendry, Ron Green, Gary Childs, Phil Hawker. Some good names in there, aren't there? David Priest, of course, bless him, Peter Hart, Kenny Mower. I won that at a raffle in Bilston many, many years ago. I think it's about 1983. I think it was a signed shirt for the raffle. I think, anyway. Huh. Right then we get total shots. They've had 5 to our 1 so far. So that sort of tells you how far Walsall are going there. Cracking team there. You're not kidding there. If we draw 5 more games, we have the record for the most draws in a season in the top 4 leagues. Who says we don't have anything to play for? That's brilliant. Yeah, I love that top. I used to wear it, but I mean, the names were starting to fade on it. So I don't wear it too much now. I sort of hang it up and that sort of stuff. Love it. Signature's not dirt. Yeah, definitely. Benteke to Walsall. With the amount of goals he's scoring, I don't know whether that would help. Yeah, as Lee says, time for a rebuild. Have we got time to go through the rest? King Kenny, Open My School Fate in 1984. Brilliant. Peter Hart, Vicar, yeah, of course, in Cannock. Minnie Priest, what a player. And Gary Childs as well. He was, I like as well. Hope Gordon scores, give him some confidence. Gordon is the one. I'm going to put a video together on my opinion for contracts. We've sort of touched on that with defenders. I'm going to do one for the rest. But I've got to get back to the action now because Walsall kicking off, second half. Have we got any subs? I don't know yet. I'll have a look. Tyree Wright, get him off. We rubbish today. Let's just update this. Back to 4-4-2. That's more like it. Oh, come on then, boys. Norm's on, leak off. Yeah, as if Cameron Norman, he's got the blame for us conceding goals, but he was never to blame for any of the actual goals. How's that work? How's that work? I've no idea. Walsall have always looked more solid and more life to us whenever he's been on the pitch. Oh. Some good skills there for Melbourne. Right, give the ball away again. Oh, awful. Holden, the guy slid in towards Holden. He was having none of it, Holden. He's kept well out of the way. I can't blame him, really. On the bench, got Norman Lavery, OC, Bates, McDonald and Vincent. So, I think if we're taking Tyree Wright off, we've definitely been McDonald territory, but would he show any more interest than Tyree Wright would? Or Norman, perhaps. But with him playing left wing, OCR, Luminek. And this is the thing, we ain't got much of a squad, have we, at the minute? With Walsall being pretty much safe, I think perhaps we got the Colchester game, obviously, which is a must-not-lose game. But I think once we got past that, I'd like to see some of the young guns, some more of the young guns having a go, perhaps like Joe Folks, perhaps at left back, and maybe Jaden Campbell gain a bit of a run, and our forgotten man, Jack Nolan. OCR, the next Henry. Next Henry, more like. As in the... chance here. OCDB. Get a shot away. Oh, he was just about to pull the trigger and he's being clipped on his heel. OCR just about to pull the trigger on the edge of the box. Walsall, this is best chance for either team, really. That's just so cynical, that. Spearing, their number 8, 37-year-old. Interesting to see what Walsall do here now. Nolan will go. I think he's falling out with Brian Dutton. Yeah. Right then, I'm not going to look at the comments now in case we've got a goal. Hang on, we got Cameron Norman on. When did that happen? Oh. Norman has snuck onto the pitch. Whatever the next... This update on what's name is not very good, is it? He's maybe come on for leak, I thought. Oh. Yeah, Tom Lake's gone on at half time for Cameron Norman. Playing with both full-backs in midfield too. We could try anything, I think. Not too bad, Tom. How have we done? Missed the first half driving back from Darlington. Nasty. Nolan, yeah, he's definitely fallen out, and that's a shame when that happens, really, with promising players sort of just lose their way, really. It's about attitude, isn't it? Oh, good pass there from Perry. Ball's got the crossover on your head, son. Torrey Wright was never going to put his head on it, was he? Ball's back across. Oh! Great ball back in by Holden. Josh Gordon gets his head on it. It's going into the roof of the net, and the keeper somehow scoops that out. That's a great save. That's a great save. Josh Gordon up against their big number 6. Great mountain of a guy. No one was doing very good. Then he just suddenly got dropped and hasn't been seen since. So that's obviously some kind of falling out. Nolan is definitely on his way out of the club, I think. Definitely on his way out of the club. Shame. So we'll probably concede a lot this second half because Norman's playing. He'll get the blame nowadays. A double dummy. Messed us up then. Holden. Torrey Wright just not interested again. Yeah. Oh. Gordon's having another shot. It's nice to see Gordon getting his shots away. The goal will come for Gordon. The goal will come. Gordon, he's not on target, but I mean, it's another shot. He's certainly looking. He's looking more up for it than he has been. It helps that he's playing in the middle more. Oh, it's a blooming neck. I'm not saying he's hitting that over the bar. It's cleared the stadium. I think he might be on the M6. 53 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Oh. More energy to it now. Seriously, no. Seriously, no strikers is the big problem. Judging by comments over the past couple of weeks, Nolan not showing the required commitment, then his social media wouldn't help. Silly lad. Yeah. Essentially, that George Bowerman had a similar thing, didn't he? He was doing okay. And upset Dean Smith, and then his career's pretty much over then, which is a shame. What a waste of money. Vincent has been. I don't think we're paying any money for Vincent. He's awful. I think all our loans have been freebies, I think. Come on. See, when we're clearing the ball, we're not clearing the ball to a player. We're just clearing it. It's that little bit of quality, isn't it? You're gonna done well here. The guys give the ball away. Holden got caught in possession, but he's won the free kick. Cameron Norman trying to get us going again. He's looking for the return ball. I'm in the back too there. Young lad, hopefully he'll learn and not waste his opportunities. Must learn no one owes him a living in this game. That's not in any game. Nobody owes you a living anywhere, mate. That's it. Clem up the Saddlers. Yeah, I think with Jack Nolan, when he had a start last season, he looked quite good, and then he didn't get many chances, and then the little chances he had this season, he's not really made the most of his chance. Oh, chance Torrey right.
Come on, Torrey right.
Is he going to look to go past a player or not? Come on.
He's having a shot. I can see it from here.
Norman, ball in the box. Oh.
Then what came on?
There we've got Norman's on. Cameron Norman's on for Tom Leake. He had that knock, didn't he, Tom Leake? Cameron Norman. I'd really like him to stay. I think if he's been blamed for the not getting clean sheets, it's a bit unfair, really, but still. Oh, trying to quick.
If we get clean sheet tonight, that proves.
Kinsella, pass that inside there. Walsall throw. Super sub, Cameron Norman. I presume you mean Cameron Norman, not Elsie Yar. Blamey neck. Tyreek right in the box. Get your shot away, Tyreek. That's what you got to do. But he's not going to right a left foot, has he? Cameron Norman gets another crossing. Oh, Cameron Norman got more crosses in. That should have been first time pass then.
Yeah.
After DB into the box. Oh, not quite getting through. Cafu. Yeah, that's him.
The Scottish.
The Scottish Cafu. What's this? Oh. Well, Walsall looked better this second half.
Do it?
Only slightly, though. It's not significant.
I think it is significant.
Oh, keepers fell over.
That team's so much more stronger. Aren't they? That team's like a bunch of strong men.
Yeah. Right, get him off.
Bring on Wes McDonald.
Get Wes on. I was on the left now as well, so we get Wes on.
Mm-hmm.
That was a funny pass, that one.
Barrow 1, Exeter 0.
Exeter 2, I think he said. Just have a look. Fight back, lads. Come on, Ozzy.
Oh, well. MK Dons are losing 3-0 to Lincoln.
Tyreek right again. Oh, it's good ball into Osadibe. Oh.
He's let it run past him. Oh, okay. So playing a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. Okay.
Norman, another cross. That's the guy's handball, that.
Exeter, yeah, losing 1-0.
Who's that?
Exeter. Barrow winning.
Barrow winning 1-0.
Come on, baby.
But the way it stands there, we're going to go over Scunthorpe, I think. Which begs second half, we look more comfortable and passing and controlling the ball.
Because they're losing 4-1.
Yeah. Much better the second half. Yeah, I think Cameron Norman being on the pitch helps. We like him.
Yes, he's a good man.
Short corner. I don't know what the point of that was. It's a high cross. That's not going anywhere, is it? Oh! No. Big waste of young talent at Walsall, given 3 fresh chances. Wasted all because of his attitude. Even Warnock could sort out. Who am I talking about? Who was that? 3 fresh chances by clubs. Wasted all because of his attitude. Who was that? Are you talking about Ishmael de Montagnac, perhaps? Ishmael de Montagnac, he's a player that was lost his chance, didn't he? So interesting to see how that is, Tommy. Who's coming off? Coming a sub.
Okay.
Harrogate losing to Leighton Orient, or Leighton Orient, whichever way you look at it. Let's have a look. Yeah, Tranmere 4th at the moment.
Way. Well done, Tranmere.
I've not got an update on here with this Barrow thing. Has Barrow finished?
No. Hasn't finished. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, fell by Gordon there. Gordon's definitely up and at it today, isn't he? Walsall 2 shots on target to their 1. Yeah, Walsall moved to within 2 points of Harrogate in 17th if we finish off a win here. Come on, Walsall. Nice little win here. Nice win here. It takes up to 17th. That'd be like right lofty position, that would be.
I know.
Josh Gordon, I'd have him as man of the match today, really. I think Dutton deserves a shot. He should have easily left. He could have easily left. That's right. Could have gone as far as he wanted, but bad attitude. Are you talking about Tommy there? Orient 2-1. I think Dutton deserves a shot. Yeah, well, Dutton, he's got us over the line, hasn't he? Jack Weaver's watching from work. Don't get into any trouble, bud. Walsall have been penned in a little bit there, but we're getting it clear. Walsall throw. He pushed him over. Clark gets it. Gets it away. Josh Gordon. He's doing a grand job, really. Lone striker role. Doing his running. Get Lavery on. Yeah, Tommy, I was right then. Ishmael de Montagnac, he was a talent and half, wasn't he? I don't know his attitude as such. It was, I suppose it comes down to attitude. He couldn't handle being kicked. And as a winger, particularly as a tricky winger, you're going to get kicked and you're going to be able to accept it. If he'd mentally got past that point, he'd have probably been Premier League because he was awful or awesome rather. Awful attitude, I suppose, but awesome talent. Rose spilt it a bit there, but he got away with it. He got to the second attempt. It's the Q word, so you're watching the game. Another foul.
That should be a booking.
They're getting a lot of fouls in Tranmere, aren't they? What they're trying to do?
Mate,
You're going to book him.
Surely. He just took his
that was cynical, really. Wes on. Yeah, I think we need something to wake it up a bit. Oh!
Come on.
Yes, Wes coming on. That's got to be for Tyree Wright.
Surely.
Tyree Wright. Rory Holden's gone off. That's protecting him, which is sensible.
He was 18.
Josh Gordon coming off for Lavery. He didn't want to give him any help. He just took him off, rested him. Both bad discipline, but also attitude. Problem with late to training. Yeah, that's...
I would like to see where Tyree Wright plays now. Do you reckon he'll play in the same position?
I can't believe Tyree Wright's still on the pitch. This is what frustration, what I can't understand. Like,
but now
maybe
Tyree Wright.
Yeah. I remember when he was playing Bristol City away and Ishmael missed the coach because he thought it was a home game. Oh dear, that just says it all, doesn't it? I don't go to many away matches, but I went to the Port Vale match away and Ishmael, I think, scored 2 or 3 goals. And he was absolutely unplayable. He ripped him apart, really. And then the following game, Ishmael de Montagnac, he'd got sent off, and it was in the Bescott Lounge. I put a bet on for him to be sent off. Keepers fell on the keeper there. Yeah, hat trick he scored that day. I thought it was a hat trick. I didn't want to sort of overstate. But yeah, the home game, I put Ishmael down to get a bet to have him sent off if he got sent off, and I got the jeers from the guys around me because he wasn't starting. So I thought, that's a waste. I only put £1 on, I think, but I thought, yeah, that's a waste of a bet. Anyway, he came on with about 80 minutes to go and got sent off, so I won the bet. I think I won a £5 or something like that. I think we basically sacked him. Then so did each of his following clubs.
Remember when Ginelli got that yellow card for picking the ball up for the player?
That was Zeli Ishmael. That was.
Oh.
You're thinking of Zeli Ishmael, aren't you?
No. Well, I was thinking of Josh Ginelli.
Josh Ginelli. Now it was Zeli Ishmael that flicked the ball. He flicked the ball up to pass the guy and got.
We've had so many great players.
Yeah, goal here.
Oh, what a goal! I'll put that time stuff in there.
Ossa DB celebrates a new contract. We got a player down injured. Ossa DB.
It was worth it. What a beautiful goal. What's that again? He went down there.
I don't know.
The way that dinked. Bang.
Yeah, that's a great goal.
What a goal, man.
Let's have a look. The quality of the video today is not very good. Let's just
what have we done?
Let's just try and get this now. That's one. We've got a clip of that. That's also DB celebrating his new contract.
Send that video to me, please.
I'm going to put it on the Insta in a minute.
Can you send it to me though, please?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you from there. 70 minutes gone. How's the DB? Take it all back.
That was only because of West McDonald. West McDonald Tranmere, and we scored. See, that's why we should be playing.
Was it Wes McDonald passed it to him?
I don't know, but West McDonald was there for.
He was in West McDonald's spot, wasn't he?
He was there for emotional support.
It was in fairness, that was a Wes McDonald kind of goal, wasn't it? Wes is going to want to do likewise now, terrorising them down the left. Ball's over. Oh, just needed somebody to just make a judgment then. If that's the winner, have my kids. I don't, giving his kids away or what? Just seeing the goal on Sky Sports. When the ball hits the goal, it's not Shearer or Cole, it's Ousa DB. Cheers, lads. We're trying our best for you. He's definitely turned Ousa DB round. Brian Dutton, you've got to say that.
Yeah.
That's a good point from Tommy. Yeah, extended contract. Good stuff. That's certainly making us all feel a bit better, isn't it? It gives everybody some confidence, yeah?
Come on. Look on.
Walsall. Confidence rising. Well, it's been game a few chances. But yeah, of course, this is a big match, a big result for Cambridge as well, because Cambridge wanted us to do the favour for them,
and we have.
That was like the goal McDonald scored away at Tranmere early in the season. Yeah, he was. It's very sort of Wes style goal, wasn't it?
Remember that? I forgot who it was against, but remember when it dinked.
Yeah,
it was like down this box, and he goes one way, and he goes the other way, and he goes.
Yeah, that was a Tranmere one, I think. Or was that was a fourth one? Yeah. Dutton 2-year contract, I think it was. That's what it said on the. That's what it said on the media thing. It's quite funny. They announced the years that Dutton's got a 2-year contract, but Ousa DB and Perry, they don't announce the length of the contract. So I can't understand why you mention it for one but not for the others. Perry, very calm there, wasn't he? That's a foul, that was. Spearing is off. Spearing's done the same again. I'm watching the Barra game, says Hazard. What are you watching the back? Oh, make it 3. Just a few weeks ago, we were all asking why he keeps playing him. And Dutton's his love child. Well, he's got better, hasn't he? Ousa DB has got better, and I suppose he's deserved the contract, hasn't he? Ousa DB. And Perry growing with every game. Walsall next match is Colchester on Saturday. So who knows? Another. As long as we don't lose that match, we're safe. But I mean,
we're safe anyway.
If winning this, if we can finish off this game, then we're definitely safe anyway. Oh, safety confirmed. I should hope so. Cheerio, cheerio. Are we at home to Colchester or away? I think that's away to Colchester, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Away to Colchester. That didn't really happen, did it?
Come on, Wes.
Just goes to prove that Wes didn't expect that to go there, did he? Win this 12 points clear, we're well safe, yeah. Nice to see us climbing up the table. Of course, there's no prize money for where you finish in League 2 or League 1 or the Championship for that matter. So you get the same prize money wherever you finish. Whether you finish second or 22nd, get the same money. I'll be culture sure I got that one. I support Barrow. Just sometimes see how Walsall are doing. Got you. Okay, Hazza. Barrow, you're safe as well, I should think. If Barrow got a win tonight, especially. They got another game in hand.
Come on, Wes. What can you do?
Come on, Wes. Get that ball in the box. Yes.
Oh.
Perry was holding back then. I think he's sort of more sensible about just making sure of the win, isn't he? Straight red, perhaps. The Sky Sports presenter missed the sending off. Remember Hutchins away at Huddersfield? They went down 10 men. We went 1 down and sets up the defence for the 1-0 loss.
On
WM.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Think we should have that. Think we should get a horn for next season.
We should
get a horn. Kieran Morris, you're going to come on. Oh, Austin Davies having another go. Oh, another free kick, Walsall. Austin Davies was after another shot then. Another yellow card. They'll have no players for next match.
So,
I was just pulling his shirt, was it? I was going to say not much in it there, really.
So it didn't look like much, but then I caught a quick glimpse of that.
Oh, Wes wants to have a go at this one.
I bet he does. Come on, Wes.
He's just running the clock down for me now. Great win if we do it. If Sky missed it, Cammy's still with them and doing our game. Right then. Another chance. Lavery looking to get his 7th, I think, is it?
No. On Wes to take her.
Oh, dear. Come on here. You can't be too close to the wall. Is that no rule or something?
Probably. Or maybe because it was
come on then. Oh! It's on target. Good save from Murphy in the Tranmere goal. We need Kieran Morris back. Who would you swap Kieran Morris for at the minute? Sinclair. I'd swap him for Del Boy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I thought we were just going to for this.
I think worthy of winning the game, that goal. Sometimes it is at this level. That little bit of quality. But it wasn't in the corner. And the keeper should have had it, really, I suppose. But Kieran Morris, the number 7 for Tranmere. Former Walsall man, of course.
Is there anybody in our squad now who actually played alongside Kieran Morris? Well, he was on the pitch now.
Kinsella. Kinsella would know him.
What about Josh Gordon? Josh Gordon would, wouldn't he? He has number 29, isn't he?
Josh Gordon, maybe. He hasn't been gone that long, has he?
Yeah, well,
Murphy, 39. Getting a little bit of treatment. He's been running around too much.
Let's replace the goalkeeper.
Into the last 10 minutes. Cambridge fans are happy. Walsall are winning. Tony Rea, well done, Walsall. Told you 3 games ago you would be okay. Says Cambridge United fan Tony. Yeah, it's doing all right at the minute. Walsall just need to close the game out, don't they? Just going to close the game out. To do Rose the world of good if he gets another clean sheet.
Yeah.
I think another clean sheet for Rose, he'll keep his place, I'd have thought. Hasn't had much to do. Walsall have defended very well. Yeah, thanks, Tony, says Carl. Oh. Lost the coverage for a little second there. Want him. Get another shot in. He's made some good saves. That save he made from Gordon was a good one. But Walsall, with sort of 81 minutes gone, it's just a case of passing the ball round and seeing the clock down. No heroics. Come on, plenty of energy now. Walsall, keep on top of this. Kinsella went in a bit heavy on him then. Oh.
Oh, time to shut up in there.
They're going to try and get Kinsella booked now.
Oh, come on. If Kinsella's up, you can get up.
I would give free kick to Walsall.
Oh,
I thought Kinsella was at risk of a booking then. I don't know where the ball's gone.
I just said the guy who made that tackle was on a yellow card.
Yeah.
So he could have easily been.
But it was coming together. Dutton has signed a new contract, Carl. Yeah, 2-year contract. We were all worried about Dutton, but Walsall see this out. That's a step forward, isn't it, for Walsall? And with our new man Jamie Fullerton helping him from a much more experienced guy with some contacts, that'll be the news for Mr. Crayanita. Hang on a second, let's just see this out first. Tranmere looking more lively. Tyreek Wright, come on, don't let him get the cross in.
Too late.
Oh, Alcidibi just gets a foot in to just get it clear. Oh, Lavery. Hey, how's that happened? When was that signed? That was it was on social media. It was on social media. I think on the Walsall site on Twitter. Well, the ref was sort of very pro Tranmere.
Well, actually,
first half, but second half, I think he's balanced it up a little bit. 84 minutes gone. I don't know where that was to. Oh, Cameron Norman on the right-hand side. Get that down the corner. Another foul. I think they're losing a bit of discipline, Tranmere. There's no need for that at all. Their number 9 is just really just quite a violent kick there now they're near the ball. 85 minutes match, 85 minutes gone, just seen it out. Walsall, got McDonald on the left, looking for one of his specials, perhaps. Him and Ostadibi are going to get on fine, I think, there. Ostadibi kicked that out. He's won the throw-in.
It looked like it. Didn't it?
Keep the ball there, down 10 men, make them run around with 5 minutes to go. Absolutely. Just keep knocking the ball around, boys.
At the time. We got that stupid thing with added time again now, where
probably.
No, because we had the 2 minutes, didn't we? 2 minutes added time at half time.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Walsall got the ball on the right-hand side. Cameron Norman. Corner ball, I think. Oh, no, it's got the crossover. He's not giving Tranmere anything at the minute, is he?
Keep this ref going.
Oh. Crawley winning 2-0 at Bradford. That's a good result for Crawley. They've been struggling of late. I think the ref must have had a better in the last couple of minutes. Well, he gave Tranmere a lot first half, and then second half he's sort of evening it up, I think. I think he's fed up with Tranmere's fouling, perhaps. So he's giving them. He's not helping them at all.
He's done that well, then.
Perry doing well then.
Come on, Wes.
Come on, get in the box, mate. Get in the box.
Oh, he's gone.
You get a penalty. You get a penalty at this rate. Come on, keep going. Have a shot, Kins. Have a shot. Keeping the ball down their area. That's it.
Oh, good.
On you. Oh.
Come on, let's keep this up.
Tyree right. Don't give it away. Just keep the ball, Walsall.
Come on, this is good. This is. Nice
Keep
passing
Walsall a bit of style about him at the minute. Another foul. Another foul.
That's class, that is.
Can't see which side Dutton side contract. Has Walsall bought on any subs? Yes, we bought Cameron Norman on, and then it's been all good since then. And even Wes is on. Even Wes has got a game.
Oh, God.
Poor clearance. They're definitely under pressure now, aren't they? Tranmere, that's a bad result for them. Get that clear. Oh, Lavery. Oh, couldn't quite get away with it then. Holden came off for McDonald. And Gordon came off for Lavery. Ooh. Wes on the left. Is he going to have a run at him? Yeah. Come on, Wes. Get in. So have a shot, mate. Have a shot. We'll throw in Walsall. Walsall, they're doing well this half.
Do you know why? Wes is on.
Wes is on now. Wes and Norman are on.
I know.
Barrow 2-0 Exeter. That's a great result for Barrow.
Yeah.
Great result for Barrow. That's they're going to be safe, I think. That puts them on. I think that puts them 9 points clear of Southend. I think it's looking like bad news for Southend. 6 minutes injury time. Hold on, get the ball up and away.
We've seen another goal, you know, just to completely secure it.
It's always oh. Lovely was nearly in then, wasn't he? Alsh's contract sends a clear message, put the work, and you'll get your rewards both on and off the pitch. Walsall happy to just hoof it clear at the minute.
Stronger.
Nice, keep it tight now. Don't let him get a shot away.
Yeah.
Kinsella.
Come on, Kinsella, have a run.
Kinsella, you're going to run this down to the corner flag now. Oh, he's running out.
I mean,
he's running out, but he's cleared. We've got 6 minutes injury time, so 4.5 minutes left. Get more time. I think we're safe. I think we're safe anyway, Carl, I think. Blooming neck. 10 men. Did we get away with handball in the box? We go 12 points clear with this. We beat Colchester. I think we're safe.
I'm looking at this.
Nah, I wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Totally right. I don't think so. Man of the match out today, Bates, Steve.
Bates is coming on. Right.
Oh, Bates is coming on now.
Yeah. Defensive.
Tyree Wright, he's done well not to get subbed before at that point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Track him back, you ain't kidding. He's out of contract at the end of the season, Tyree Wright. So it'll be interesting to see whether he gets a contract at Villa or whether he might get something at Walsall, perhaps.
Sadler. Do you reckon Sadler actually played with him? Not played, but was in the team with Kieran Morris?
No, he's only just come back, Sadler.
No, but like I mean like.
How with Kieran Morris?
Yeah.
I'm not. He probably would have been at some point because Kieran Morris was with Walsall for a long time. That's a head back to the keeper then.
Definitely, but.
Al Sadibi did well then. I thought he was going to get clattered. We're coming up to the last 2 minutes. Al Sadibi now. Now he's tried to go past him there. That was a mistake, but he's won the throw-in. Oh! James Vaughan, it's wondering he gets sent off. The response after he got the yellow card, with goal difference in our favour, as well as hopefully mathematically safe next game. Yeah. Walsall are well safe now.
See how far we can get at the table then.
We can see. I think we're a bit late for playoffs, I think.
What do you mean?
Tranmere. So yeah, we got 4.5 minutes of the 6. So he's going to throw this to Al Sadibi now.
That's a shot.
Nice claim by Rose. Heading for another clean sheet. Rose, good one. Still possible mathematically. Only 13 points needed. That's Southend fan, I think. Southend has still got a good chance of staying up. They've got Barrow and Colchester to play. If they won both of those, they'd be pretty much out of it. Colchester are the ones that are looking the most worried, I think, because they're struggling for points at the minute. Walsall, thankfully, not. So the 6 minutes have gone. They're like buses now. They're like buses.
Well, can I just say thank God?
1-0. Now, Brian Dutton will be happy with that. Another clean sheet, another 3 points. We sort of, I definitely came alive second half. It was not a great, first half by any means. Walsall definitely safe now, I would say. Follow me on Instagram, Walsall Fan TV. I'm just going to post that goal. So you'll see that on there. Also on Twitter at Sedgley Simon. So have a look at that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that and you'll get all our updates. One of those updates that's coming is contracts. We're going to have a run through. Might be a longer video, but we're going to have a run through whose contracts are up and whether I think and Stephen thinks we're going to offer them contracts or not. Dutton gets keys to the town. I think Al-Sadibi is definitely man of the match today. He's had a good game. Yeah. He's had his fair share of giving the ball away, but he's had a fair share of giving the ball away. But he's had a good game. Just like making your millions, it's the first one that's difficult. Much easier after that. Tommy, I believe that is the same. Apparently. Right then, I'm going to end the stream there. I'm going to do the match reaction and the contracts discussion. That's going to be coming out probably before Saturday. And we'll be back Saturday for the Colchester game. Everything's all happy. Another win for Walsall. Rock on.